Aloha! Aloha everyone! I am back at the Windward Orchid Society Orchid Show. Today is the third and final day, and today was the only day that I could come back because most of you already know that I was a vendor at the Kunia show for the past 2 days. So I came back to see how they did, and as you can see, most of the vendors are pretty much wiped out. So they did really well. Hi Dale! You look like you did really good. Awesome. Okay guys, continuing. Sorry, I was chatting a little bit. So everybody seemed to have done really well. Oh, look at this variegated vanilla. Oh, this is cool. But yeah, there's not much left, guys, which is good because today's the last day, and it's already, I think, after 1 o'clock, and I believe the show ends at 3. So they got a couple hours left, and that's it. But everybody seems to have done really well, which is what we want. They had a successful show. Hi Susan, I'm back.
Hey, good.
Okay guys, so continuing on, I was chatting with Susan, the president of the Windward Orchid Society. She said everybody did really well, and a lot of people that no longer live here in Hawaii got a chance to see my preview video. Former orchid lovers that were once part of these clubs or once lived here, they got a chance to see my videos. So I'm really happy to be able to share some of what we have here in the islands with those of you who are not here, but I know your guys' heart is still here, so that makes me really happy. Anyways, I showed you guys the display in my preview video, but now since I have more time and I have a little bit more energy, I'm gonna do another walkthrough of the display, and I'm gonna show you guys the awards. So the awards for this show, they are from the American Orchid Society judges. The one at the Kunia show was the Honolulu Orchid Society judges. So I'm gonna show you guys once again. Let's see. They have a few beautiful honos up here. And guys, it smells amazing. That is why hono orchids, that is what we call them here in Hawaii. But they are otherwise known as anosmums. But the reason why they are so favored here or loved here is because of their fragrance. They will fill your space with this most sweetest smell. But anyways, here we have some beautiful paths. Really beautiful paths. And the first award that I'm seeing is Best Epidendrum for this beautiful, dainty pink flowers. So that is Award number 1. Let's see. The next one that I'm seeing is Best Paphiopedilum. For this one right here.
This is like the one you get to grow really well.
This is the name. This is from Larry Camilla. So that is Best Paphiopedilum. Best in Show. Okay, which one is it? Where is this ribbon going to? Is it the Paphiopedilum? I think it is. I only see one ribbon, but I'm assuming that this is also Best in Show, guys. I hope I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna double check to verify, but I'm pretty sure it's the Best in Show and also Best Paphiopedilum for this plant right here. Let's see, Best Species for another path. And this is another one from Larry Camilla. That's the name. Let me zoom in so you guys can see the name. Beautiful paths. Best Miscellaneous Multi-Hybrid. For the one back there, that is from Walter and Ruby Hiraishi. That is the tag right there. It's a beautiful deep, like a burgundy color. It's like a wine. It's really pretty. Okay, what else do I see? Best fragrance goes to this one right here from Scott and Karen Mitamura. RLC Dipiana Arcadian Alba. Since it says best fragrance, I just have to smell it. Hang on, guys. You know, I'm not really detecting a fragrance right now. Maybe it's more of a nighttime fragrance because some orchids have a stronger fragrance in the evening. Let's see what else. One, I see that Vanda back there. Yep, Best Vanda. Let me zoom in so I can show you guys the tag. Jan Takamiya. Beautiful Vanda. Jan also has another dendrobium that I saw the night that I came to do the preview video that I just fell in love with, and I'm going to show you guys that plant again. It's so cute. It is called, I believe, Easter Bunny, a dendrobium Easter Bunny. It is beautiful. Oh, this is a beautiful, this one doesn't have an award, but it's really pretty. Look at this Renee Marquis. I have one of these guys, the Dendrobium Royal Chip. I put it in the display at the Kunia Orchid Show. It was given to me by Akasuka Orchid Gardens by Karine and Takeshi. I recognize this. This is the Hawaiian Prominence America. Oh, I like that back there. Dendrobium rosy cluster. I still haven't gotten a nun orchid, guys. I want one, but this one is small. See, I can fit something like this in my garden, but the ones that I've been seeing at Home Depot, they are so big, and that's what's kind of holding me back from buying one. But I really love the flower. Something over here won best on Sidene. I need to ask how to pronounce that. And that goes to this one back here. Gyra Fragrance, Scott and Karen Mitamura. I am now with Dale of Nuuanu Orchids. I'm not going to put him on camera, but you guys are going to be able to hear him speaking. He's going to help me. We're going to walk through all of the awards and we're going to discuss it a little bit better, because as you guys heard me earlier, I was a little confused as to which plant was best in show, because there's only one ribbon, but I think it's this best Paphiopedilum. Is that correct, Dale?
It's Paphiopedilum in the front.
Okay.
There's a second Paphiopedilum which also got another species award. Same species, just different plant.
Okay. So this one won best Paphiopedilum and best in show.
Yes, that's
and
correct.
then the one behind won best species. Best miscellaneous multi-hybrid. What does that mean?
It's a multi-generic hybrid, so it's a hybrid that consists of multiple genera. So in this case, it's
what is an ODON?
this actually has Oncidium and Blossom in it, but they've actually reclassified it. I forgot what the genus is called now, but it has more than one genera. It does have Oncidium in it,
but it just has other things along with it. Okay. I like the color of this one. It's kind of like a deep wine burgundy color. It's really nice. I like that. Do you know if that one is fragrant?
I don't know.
And then the next award that I see is the best fragrance. I tried to smell it and I don't smell anything. Is it because it's a nighttime?
No, I think because the flower is kind of past its prime. It has a lemon scent. So if you're familiar with the hybrid Courts of Paradise.
I don't know that one.
A very famous green Cattleya. This is the species that gives it the fragrance.
Okay. I kind of thought it was that hair pig.
Tigbiana is also in the background.
Okay. Because it has that frilly lip.
Yes, that's where it gets the frills from.
But the fragrance is from which one again?
The Rhyncholalia Cattleya. It's Rhyncholalia Tigbiana.
So RLC is...
Well, actually, it's RL.
Oh, RL.
Yeah, RLC is Rhyncholalia Cattleya. And this is Rhyncholalia. It's a naturally occurring species. It used to be classified as Brassivola at one time.
They're constantly changing. Like just when you know something, you no longer know it. You have to relearn it because they change it on you.
Yeah, the taxonomists love to change things.
Okay, so we covered that best fragrance, and then now we have best Vandaceous. So Vandaceous would fall in like the wrinkle stylus would fall in that Vandaceous family.
Yes. The Renanthera will come under best Vandaceous.
Okay.
That's another group of plants that the taxonomists have lumped together into vandas. So what used to be called Neophonetia
Okay.
is now a vanda.
So it's not Neophonetia.
Neophonetia. Yeah. I used to call it that when I found out the proper pronunciation is Neophonetia.
Okay.
But it's now vanda.
This is a really, really pretty orange. I like that.
Carolina Golden Dior.
Where's that one? Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Guys, Dale is helping a customer right now. They want to buy something from him, so I'm gonna show you guys these orchids while I'm waiting for him to return. But something here smells really good. Something here smells really sweet. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good.
I smell it too.
Yeah, isn't it super sweet smelling? You have one more question, Odie.
Just I wanted to ask you what this name of this plant. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the color on this.
Well, it's one of Stock's hybrids.
Yeah, he always has amazing cattleyas. Cattleyas.
I take that back. That's not his hybrid, but it is one of his plants. I don't recall who made it. It's a very old hybrid.
So this, again, best on Sidney. Okay, yay guys, I got it right. Best on Sidney. And that's for anything that falls in the
What they call the Oncidium Alliance.
Oncidium Alliance. See, isn't it wonderful to have somebody knowledgeable with me when I do these videos? Okay, so the one that won is the Gyrac Fragrance. And that is an Oncidium. Oncidium Gyrac Fragrance.
I believe it smells just like Sherry Baby.
Oh, because it looks like it. It looks a lot like it. They're so cute. The flowers almost look like little aliens.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. I like that one too. The Dendrobium rosy cluster. I like the cascading
it's a hybrid.
flowers.
I'm not sure what the hybrid is. Probably Farmerai with something.
So Jeremy of S&W, I don't know if you got a chance to see my video. He took Best in Show with
I
it.
saw it.
How do you say it? Is it Thyciflorum?
Thriciflorum.
Thyciflorum.
Thriciflorum.
Thyciflorum.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
THRY
Yes.
SIFLORUM.
Thyciflorum.
Thriciflorum.
Okay. It kind of looks a little bit, just the shape of the flower, but not
They're closely
necessarily.
related.
Okay.
Thriciflorum does get a lot taller.
Too bad hardly anybody sells these orchids. They're not very...
They were much more common maybe about 30 years ago.
Best Miltonia. That is this one right
It
here.
would be the Miltoniopsis lindalingo.
Linda Lingle. I had one of these and it did not last too long. I don't have a...
They tend to like cooler conditions.
Okay.
So they're more suited to places like Waihewa, Mililani.
Yeah, so I'm out because I'm in a hot...
I can grow them in Nuuanu. There are people in Manoa that can also grow it. And I've known people in Kaneohe and Kahalu to grow these as well.
Okay, because yeah, I had one. I don't have any Miltoniopsis left. I think they all died.
This would be something that people who can't grow Miltoniopsis can grow, the Onolicious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It has Oncidium in the background, so it has a greater degree of warm tolerance.
Oh, okay. So it depends what is in the plant.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So the best Miltonia was the Linda Lingle, and then best Phalaenopsis is going to be this one. Oh, this is a really pretty one. So is that a species?
No, it's a hybrid.
Oh, because
Is
that the
sets this
name?
apart? Yeah. What sets this type of hybrid apart is the lip, which is very open. You notice
Okay.
it is much more flat than
Yes.
the typical Phalaenopsis lip. It's actually descended from Phalaenopsis called Bigfoot, which originated with Carmela orchids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had the first Phalaenopsis of this type, and then I guess it made its way to Taiwan, where a lot of the breeders there, started doing
Yes.
with it to create more phalaenopsis with this type of lip.
That's a really pretty phalaenopsis. I absolutely love this dendrobium. I'm surprised it didn't win an award. I mean, for me, it's an award winner. I just think it's adorable.
Yeah, there's flowers are past prime.
Oh, is
so
that
yeah,
why? So
probably.
all of that is taken into consideration. But would you call this like a splash?
It's a splash. It's called a chimera. So when you clone them, only a small percentage of
Will
them will
come out like that. Oh, so usually cloning means it'll be exact, but when it's a splash, it doesn't
'cause
always.
The mutation which causes the splash is not in every cell of the plant.
Oh, okay.
So it depends on where that cell is when the plantlet forms in the cloning process. It may or may not have that gene for the splash.
So say you have 1,000, you might get.
Depending on how it's cloned, you can get anywhere from 0 to maybe 15%.
Wow. Okay. So
There
it's
is a
pretty-
way of doing it, of cloning it, but it's much slower and it takes a lot.
Yeah.
It's way more expensive to do, so most labs don't
Don't
want
do
to
it.
do that. Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, so most unusual orchid. So this can be anything then. I saw this when I came and I was like, oh, is that the flowers? But I was told it's not open yet. They're really hard to see.
Yeah, they're actually, it's past prime already, so they're kind
Oh,
of kind of
okay.
triangular. They're related to the Pleurothalaces, Masdevallias, and Draculas.
Yeah, most of those I haven't heard before, so those are all new to me. But that's why I guess it's most unusual orchid. It's not a common one that you see.
Yeah, so this is a Masdevallia, one of the warm grower.
And that's a species.
This one is a species. Some of the more showy Masdevallias are really big, but they come from very cool places, so they're almost impossible to grow.
Grow here. Okay. And then the next one is best bulbophyllum, which is that one back there, and that's the flowers, which is really tiny. Wow. Is that it? That's the flowers right there? Is that fully open?
It's fully open.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. And the next one we have, of course, this one is going to be a winner. This is always, right, the best flowering specimen plant. I think it just gets bigger and bigger every year.
Yes.
I'm surprised they're able to keep it fresh. Usually when it's so big, the inside starts
to
to,
rot.
yeah, how do they keep it so nice like that?
Eventually, he's going to have to break it up, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sad. Okay, best Cattleya. It is, oh, that's a really pretty one back there. So this one is really small compared to those.
Yeah,
Is it just because there's
it's a
just
miniature.
different? Oh,
It's
okay.
a miniature Cattleya.
That is really pretty though. I
The
love
hybrid
that.
was made by Roy Tokunaga of H&R Nurseries.
Oh, okay.
And the cultivar Nora is his wife.
What is a cultivar?
Cultivar is the variety. So you can have plants from the same cross, Dreamweaver Nora. At one point, he probably had a Dreamweaver H&R and maybe a Dreamweaver Hihimanu. But that was actually the last miniature Cattleya on the nursery. I was fortunate enough to get a hold of it. He gave me the plant.
Okay, so this is the last one. Best miniature, best dendrobium.
It's mini snowflake.
Oh, mini snowflake. I saw this. Okay, Kunia had one. Smaller one though. Oh, it's really pretty. Is that something easy to grow?
It's quite easy to grow, very prolific blooming.
All right, I know Susan has to make some announcements. So Dale, thank you for
Welcome.
doing this walkthrough with me. Okay.
Alright, customers, we just wanted to let you know the sales area is closing in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, so all the sellers will be closing in 10 minutes. But the show and the display area will be open, and we will stay open until 3 o'clock, in which we will then present the award winners their awards for the individual plants. All right, so if you want to stick around till 3 or admire the display, that's fine. But the sellers will be closing in 10 minutes, and then we'll ask you to bring them to the cashier. Thank you.
Guys, this Cattleya, it is so big. You can compare it to the one in the back. It is really big. Okay, guys. I'm glad I was able to come back for day 3. Third and final day. I'm glad to know that the vendors did really good. And Dale was gracious enough to help me pronounce some of the names for some of the orchids. And I learned something from him, and he's going to be a speaker for our Mililani Orchid Club later this year. So that is awesome. All right, guys, I don't think I'm going to be staying for the award ceremony, but I am glad that I was able to show you guys which plants won awards. So I think I'm going to end the video here. The next video that I'm going to be releasing is going to be the final day of the Kunia Orchid Show, because I think I have a little bit more editing to do on that one. So we'll see which one comes out first. It might be this one, or it might be final day for the Kunia Orchid Show. It'll be one or the other. All right, guys. Until next time, remember to always live aloha. And mahalo for watching, everybody.